Hi, I'm Caroline. Welcome to FYI Newsbyte. Here's what we found for your information this lunchtime. In shock and mourning, 3 days of national mourning have been announced in Egypt after 74 people were killed and hundreds more were injured in a riot at a football match. The violence broke out between rival football fans in the northern coastal city of Port Said. Witnesses say the atmosphere was tense throughout the game. Many of the injured were hit by rocks, fireworks and other missiles which were thrown into the crowd. Fans and politicians are angry over the police's failure to stop the violence, and Parliament have called an emergency session to discuss the disaster. Another tragedy at sea. Around 200 people have been rescued after a ferry carrying around 350 passengers sank off the coast of Papua New Guinea. The MV Rabaul Queen sent out a distress signal early this morning. 100 people are still missing, many of them feared dead. The country's Prime Minister Peter O'Neill says they're doing their best to find survivors.
We have the offices of the National Maritime and Safety Authority and the Moroway Provincial Disaster Office, and our own National Disaster Office is now attending to this. We have now dispatched close to 4 vessels and an helicopter within the area.
A catastrophe in Colombia. 5 people are dead after a bomb exploded outside a police station in the Colombian city of Tumaco just as lunch hour ended. More than 40 are said to be wounded, a dozen of them with serious injuries. It's thought the bomb was a motorcycle packed with explosives. Gunned down. A man has died after a shooting in Finglas. Just after 1 o'clock this morning, a lone gunman entered the Capanua pub on Barry Road in Finglas and shot another man in the head. The victim was taken to hospital in Blanchardstown, where he was pronounced dead. Facebook is going public. Facebook is set to become a publicly traded company 8 years after 27-year-old boss Mark Zuckerberg started the social networking site at Harvard University. The company hopes to initially raise $5 billion from selling stock. The move means we've learned lots of info about the social networking giant, including that the company has $3.9 billion of cash on hand and that Zuckerberg spent $800,000 on airplanes last year. And check out this daring rescue captured on dashcam. A man has had a miraculous escape from a burning car after being rescued by 2 New Jersey cops. You can hear one officer screaming for the man to get out of the car as his partner runs to get a window punch. They said the man in the car was too incapacitated to respond, but they were able to pull him out of the car. He was taken to a hospital for smoke inhalation, but is okay. FYI is interactive. From your opinions to news you think we should be covering, we want to hear it all. FYI is available to you 24/7 online for all the information you need to know. Simply log on to tv3.ie/3e/FYI. Here you'll find the latest stories, video catch-ups, comments and the FYI blog. We're also available to you on Twitter and Facebook. Just log on to the website and hit the social networking shortcuts. Time now for a look at the funniest clips on the web. Here's our top 5. At number 5, those wet floor signs are usually there for a reason. At number 4, 2 best friends fighting in a kickboxing final settle it like men. At number 3, some people get very distracted by cameras.
You know, it's the Patriots are in the Super Bowl, which is hard to believe. Heads up.
I don't think he knew that ball was there, Tim Fox.
At number 2, when counting sheep gets ridiculous. And number 1 today, a ping pong game has one spectator gripped. Tune into FYI later for the newest downloads. We'll have more on the top stories, plus catch up on today's tech news with Cassie, and Paul will be here with all the sport. We'll see you back here at 6, right here on 3E.